one of those moments where I just wish I could vanish.
Your express train keeps on rolling.
Look at the castle.
They have the power to make a dream come.
It's 1:43 and I just finished getting ready for the Princess F Marathon. Good morning. I need to get on my shoes and we are gonna head down to the buses to start. This is my outfit. It's very plain, but it's just like a comfy long sleeve, pink long sleeve, and then biker shorts like this. That's all. Let's leave. I'm eating my croissant, headed to the buses. The buses don't start running for like another 30 minutes, but there's usually a pretty good line of people. Now we'll see if that's any different today, especially because I didn't do the first 2 races. So kind of out of my practice.
I'm thinking they're gonna look like
Finish line as always. Only 13 miles away in like 5 hours.
Pictures with 3 people. I'm going to the start line. Those lines are the shortest I've ever seen. I got Minnie, Belle, and Rapunzel.
Every mile is for Jeff today, everyone.
Thank you guys. We just want to take a moment as a family to thank you so much for your support of Jeff the Pick, and all your words and your stories mean so much.
Yes, you can, but none of that matters because you have to get out there on the course and you have to do it in 3, 2, 1, go!
you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. I got a water, Mom. My phone's at 11%, but we're getting some food. I got my 2 pins. I got my coffee. I did get another one. I kind of want to save it because this is my favorite, but they only have it for the Run Disney, so you can't get it at other places, from what I understand. I will talk when I get back to the room and once I charge my phone. It's so pretty. The bus, actually, Mom, you would like to hear this too. I thought it was so nice because they got us on the bus at like, it must have been like 2:15. And then they had us leaving at 2:25, like within 10 minutes. But he was like, I'm gonna keep you here 5 more minutes, see if the bus fills up. If it doesn't, you guys will still go. So like we left really fast. And I think that's partially why it was so empty when we got to the start area. First of all, I shattered the back of my phone. I dropped it on the ground, and so everything except right here is shattered. That was when I was walking in. Once we got in there, there were no lines for any of the characters because I was able to get Rapunzel. I went over and got Minnie, and then I went over and got Belle. And I really didn't have to go to the bathroom, so I just went straight from Belle to the start kind of like waiting area. I didn't even see what time they opened because I could not hear them. When I got into Corral F, there was already a few people, but it was very much like someone saving spots for like 3 other people, and it was very, very tight, I guess is a good way to put it, crowded. And I guess F might have been the biggest one because where we were, they opened the area between F and G for all of the overflow, which I don't even know how far back that went, but it was at least half of the corral. We basically started, I think my mom took a video at like 5:38, and our projected time of start was like 5:35, honey. Mom, honey, look at the little kid outside our window. Once we started, I did my run walk. I did 1 minute running, 30-second walking, and I did that all the way up until like I had 5 more rounds of my interval timer. So I did that about 94 times. And then I was like, okay, I can't do it anymore. I did 13.41 miles. My average pace was 13:23. So started in Epcot. First mile was fine. Second mile was okay. But man, the highway, like the slant, I feel like gets worse and worse. Or maybe I just like my ankles weren't used to it because they were hurting like a lot. But I don't think it was like shoes or anything. I think it was just the fact that half of the highway is like at a curve, and then the other half is flat, and then it curves the other way. It's just terrible. Get into Magic Kingdom. The spot between Boardwalk and Magic Kingdom was not really bad today. It was pretty steady. Obviously that water stop is the worst, so we were basically like had to walk. But the spot right outside of Magic Kingdom where they kind of have to tape up pillars in the middle so people don't hurt themselves, it was so open. It was very, very nice. I saw Mom on Main Street. I got a picture with Mickey and the castle. Went through Adventureland per usual, over by Country Bear Jamboree, up through Liberty Square. A lot of people were taking photos at Rapunzel's bathroom, which I kind of want to do that when we go there, Mom. It wasn't like a photo pass stop, it was just people taking photos. Up through Fantasyland, which technically was where the mile 6 marker was, but it definitely gets behind after a while, so I would say it was like 6 and then halfway through it was actually there. We came up behind the castle, which it was so beautiful. I love the new colors that they painted it. As you can see, coming out of Cinderella's castle is one of those moments where I just wish I could vanish because it is so incredibly annoying. And I know people don't know, but when you're running and you stop in front of the photo stop, turn around, look like you don't know what you're doing, then pose, then go,
in the nicest way possible. If I could trip someone, I would. I cannot believe it. So that is obviously the slowest I went this entire time, was coming out of that. We'll see how the photo looks because I don't know. Then of course went into Tomorrowland, out through the back by Carousel Progress, which is where that like water stop is. This is where I started to feel it. And I told my mom that my legs, even my hip kind of hurt, but it wasn't like doing that popping that it usually does. It was just like, I think I was sore. But I definitely slowed down. My slowest was when I went to the bathroom, which I think was mile 8. That terrible hill in front of the Contemporary, of course, is always there. Someone took a poo outside of the porta potties.
No, inside the porta potty next to the toilet.
Oh. I thought it meant outside next, like on the... Anyway, I did end up going to the bathroom, but I think it was after Magic Kingdom parking lot. Let's see. Yep, right there. I don't usually ever have to go to the bathroom for the half. I think that's the first time I've ever gone to the bathroom, actually. It's always the 10K that I have to go to the bathroom. But I did that, and I do think I felt a lot better. Not that I sped up at all, but I did feel a little bit better. These are the worst miles of all, which is like 10, 11, and 12, because you have all of those, what are those called? Overpasses, up ramps, rounded ramps, off ramps. Had a ton of those. It's always the same ending because then you get into the parking lot of Epcot, come through over by Nemo and Friends. We did not go over by the ball at all. Through Club Cool area, test track, and then we went behind the stage and everything. Came out and it's always the same ending. So we took our little curve, I hit mile 13 way before the mile marker, but got my picture with the mile marker and then I finished. I was 12:38, 13:19, 12:30, 12:34, 12:45, 13:16, 13:04, 14:34, which was when I was starting to hit that wall. I also was taking my salt tablets every 30 minutes, and then I was taking a gel every 3 miles. Those salt tablets are not the best tasting, and that's when my stomach hurt. So I almost thought maybe if I just stopped taking everything, I would feel a little bit better. I just drank a lot of the Powerade and water. Mile 9 is when I went to the bathroom. That was 15:13. Then I was a 13:12 because I needed to make it up a little bit. And then 14:28, 14:18, and then my last one was 13:09. So not bad at all. My total time, 2:59, but I think on my bib it was 2:58. Maybe. And the fastest I went was my half marathon portion of my full marathon in January. I was a 2:56. So I was a little bit off, but that's fine. We are going to Magic Kingdom. It's 10:31. My mom just put all of the stamps on our save the dates. So I'm gonna change. I don't think I'm gonna shower because I kind of want to keep... No, my mom's not gonna take a nap. But I'm gonna change, freshen up a little bit, and then we'll be on our way to Magic. Excuse me. Get your shoes off the bed. Off the bed.
No, it's my bed.
What was I saying while she was grunting? I'm gonna freshen up, change, and then we'll go to Magic Kingdom for the rest of the night. We don't have any lightning lanes, and that's about it. I got my coffee, the Catch Me If You caramel cold brew. That one's really good. And we ate. I'll see you in a little bit.
Hello.
How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Awesome. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
What was it?
It's a wrap.
Yes.
Mom and I are on our way to Cosmic Rays to get some food.
because I'm kind of hungry and I feel like I'm dehydrated. So going there right now. We were gonna go to Casey's Corner, but Cosmic Rays has way more seating. So we're gonna do that and then figure out our lightning lane situation, because we could technically go without one because like the waits are probably 15-20 minutes, but we might do it anyway. I got the ranch salad with grilled chicken. Mom got a kid's meal, so chicken tenders, fries, apples, water, and then I got a side of fries, a little soda, and a water as well. I forgot I also got the lunar lemonade, which has some pear in it. I'll put the thing down at the bottom. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
For your safety, if you
Lost my pictures.
And red lines. Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling.
Look at the castle.
Maltese favorite ride. Just kidding.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks of the
physical scooter and oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
We're doing Small World. We just finished Teacups and I was able to get a lightning lane for Space Mountain, so that'll be after this. Next is Space Mountain, and Little Chip and Dale are over here too. We're gonna go take a little rest. We have, I think it's Pirates, not until 6:45.
See you later. Adios. They have the power to make a dream come.
That is the end of the Disney vlogs for this trip. Last night we stayed up and watched the Starlight Parade, then we watched the fireworks, and we booked it out of there because we had to pack. So when we got back, we packed until probably like 11:30. I was so tired, and then clocked out for the night. Today we are unfortunately going back home. So if you guys enjoyed these videos, give it a like, subscribe down below, that way you don't miss any more. I will probably be posting more in July because that's our next trip. However, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and make sure you subscribe if you want to stay on this little corner of the internet, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye.